In this pencast, we're going to be learning how to use properties of logarithms to simplify expressions. So this problem says, simplify log base 3 of 81. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and do this two ways. The first way is going to be by hand, and the second way is going to be using your calculator. So let's start with doing this by hand. So we know that the expression log base b of x equals y is the same as saying b to the y is equal to x. So in this case, our b is equal to 3, our x is equal to 81, and y is what we're trying to find. So if we rewrite this, we have 3 to the y is equal to 81. Alright, so now basically we're saying what power of 3 gives us 81. So we have 3 times 1, which is 3 to the 1, which is equal to 3. So then we have 3 times 3, which would be 3 squared, which is equal to 9. 3 times 3 times 3 would be 3 cubed, which is equal to 27. And 3 times 3 times 3 times 3 is equal to 3 to the 4th, which gives us 81. Alright, so that's what we're looking for. So we have 3 to the 4th equals 81, and 3 to the y equals 81. And from these two things we can tell that y is equal to 4. So that's how we would solve by hand. The second way we're going to need to solve is using a calculator. So to use our calculator to solve this problem, we need to know the change of base formula. So the change of base formula says that log base a of x is equal to log base b of x over log base b of a. Okay, so the reason we need this formula is because most calculators can only do logs in base 10. So the log button on your calculator is basically the same thing as saying log base 10. So we needed to use this change of base formula to get our problem into log base 10. So in our case, a is going to be 3, x is going to be 81, and b is going to be 10, because that's the new base that we want. Alright, so if we rewrite this, we have log base 3 of 81 is equal to log base 10 of 81 over log base 10 of 3. Alright, and in your calculator that would look like log of 81 over log of 3. Okay, so if you plug that into your calculator, if you have a TI-83 or TI-83 Plus, it's going to look like this. You're going to plug in the log button, and then you're going to have parentheses, so log parentheses 81 close parentheses. The parentheses are really important because otherwise the calculator won't do your order of operations right. So then you're going to divide by the log parentheses of 3 close parentheses, and you will get 4 when you do that. So that's how you solve the problem both by hand and in a calculator.